Welcome back to Wepner Farms Productions. Been a while since we've been in here. The shop is coming along. Time for a little bit of a tour. We've got our in-floor heat will be here. So this is kind of where we're gonna hide this. We're gonna hide it underneath the stairs here. So we'll have all these junction together and little boiler, and then we're also using the wood stove, so there'll be water coming from that somewhere. I don't exactly know how that's gonna work, but assume that the heater guy knows what he's doing. So then, kind of tucked away in this area, we have our workshop area where we'll have a nice bench, some low lighting and stuff like that. That'll kind of just be where you work on stuff, smaller stuff, take something apart, bring it over here, start working on it. Then that brings us into this room. It's not a very big room, but the main purpose of it is to be shelving for nuts and bolts and other stuff. It'll be nuts and bolts for sure, and then maybe we'll put filters in there. I'm not really sure. Otherwise, I was up on top there. That'll be a bunch of storage up there as well. Coming into this room, we'll have our utility room. This will have the air compressor in it. Water lines are coming up here. Looks like a drain there, and I'm not exactly sure what that one is, but that'll be what it's gonna be. Coming over here into our other room, this is going to be our new lunch room. So right now, everyone, at least for breakfast and stuff, we all go to eat lunch at the house. So it'll be kind of nice to not go to the house and eat. I have kind of a farm kitchen. So it'll be a little kitchen area. There'll be a stove and a refrigerator and whatnot. So that'll be super nice. A little table here. We're talking about maybe putting a little patio on the front, just to spread us out a little bit when it's nice out. So then we won't have to all crowd into that room, because it's not huge, but it'll be big enough. Big Ricky, what do you think?
Got some holes in the wall.
Oh, all right. So I guess you're jumping right to the point.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's pretty much the tour for now. We got 2 doors and a floor to work on stuff. The main thing today is I'm gonna try to get these windows in. It sounds like Big Ricky's gonna help me. So I wanted to measure these, make sure they're gonna fit in our window holes, because we got these after we made our windows. So hopefully they fit in there, otherwise probably just gonna tear the whole building down and start over. You know, the more I look at this, the more I'm starting to think that maybe this shop would be better without windows. I don't know. It would have been nice if we had the windows here when we put the steel on, because there's this trim that goes around, but that's gonna be, you know, down here, in there, up there, to the side. And I wanted to basically cut this all flush all the way around, but I don't know that the window's gonna slide in all that easy like that. We might end up taking a bunch of steel off yet. I guess we'll see. This is the edge right here. So maybe we'll be able to get it slid in and peel this back and over. I don't know. I guess we're just gonna have to get the hole cut out and figure it out from there. So I got a drill. We're gonna drill each corner out, and then we're gonna take the saw and we're going to cut the hole with the saw is the plan. There's gonna be no going back after this. Try to find the corner here. Corner over here. right, time to mark it. We're going to take our level, line it up with the 2 holes, and hopefully it's perfectly level, would be ideal. Right there, I would say it's looking top notch. Oh shit. Not top notch anymore. All right, marker does not like water spots. Anyways, we got 1 line made. Now I'm gonna go vertical and I'm gonna go across the top, but I need a ladder to do that. I was gonna use the big chop saw, but the more I thought about it, the more I was like, a little one might be a better idea. So we're gonna try to run these lines with this little one. Try to cut straight. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Nice if I was just a little bit taller. Might need the ladder. Just need to get a little height on me. Well, that's not going too terribly bad. Look at that. Hole in the wall. Ugh, metal shavings everywhere. No good. See what the view looks like from in the shop. Oh yeah, look at that. That's nice. Real nice. I think we'll quit after this one. Getting somewhere. We're having a little problem up here though. This is not wanting to go in there. Oh, screw gun. Need screw gun. Okay, window is in. Got a couple concerns. One being, how the heck do you put the J trim in? Number 2, why didn't I take these out? And number 3, how are we going to screw the window in? Because this has like a outside white thing right there. It's got holes in it where you would put the nails hopefully when we put the J-trim in, the screws will hit that, and then we won't need anything. It'll just be in there and beautiful, just like that. Well, besides the trim, I think it turned out pretty good. You can see we obviously have white here from it not being a perfectly snug fit, but you know, there's no really making it perfectly snug anyways, like you would have trim to cover that up normally. But I'm not sure what we're gonna do for trim. We're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna put that in there, but we might as well check out the other side and see what the other side looks like. There we go. It is not leveled or anything by any means, but it is in there. So I think it'll be a two-person job getting it leveled and trying to put the trim on. So just gonna work on getting all these windows in, and then we can get them truly secured later on. At least then, knowing that the windows are in, we gotta put plywood all the way around the outside of this. So we'll be able to put the plywood around and not have to worry about the windows at all. Not that, I mean, realistically we could put plywood up now, but it'd be nice having the windows in before the plywood anyways. I don't know what it is, but this second window seems to look a lot nicer. Well, the other one's crooked and this one sat in there really level. I mean, it's just got to be adjusted to be level. But this one, it just looks a little nicer. It's all the experience I have from the first one. That's what's done it. That's what's made me so good. So now I'm gonna venture my way over and do this front window. There's gonna be one window up front here by the door. Probably hardly even need the ladder for it. My driest one. It's gonna be right there. So we'll go just repeat the process of the first one. Cut a hole in each corner and then grind it out. I did attempt to grind it from the inside on that one. Not a good idea. It just doesn't work. I had to cut it twice because it just didn't quite cut it straight. This is my favorite one yet. You almost wouldn't need trim. It just looks so nice. Nice and, except for this side. This side you see a lot of white. It's fine. So yeah, a few more to go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we've done 1, 2, 3. So we're 1/3 of the way there. So coming along, coming along. I don't know if we have enough windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the windows are over here. See how many windows we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got enough windows. That last window is probably my fastest window, I think. They should start clipping along a little faster from here. First one took the longest, second one shortened her up a little bit, and by the time we got to the third one here, clipping right along. So yeah, shouldn't be too bad. I don't know what we're gonna do in the next clip because I don't know how many more windows I can record. Well, I can honestly say I am never gonna put that on my list of things I enjoy doing. Finally got all of them cut out, did those 6 more. It took me about an hour, right around an hour to cut all those out. And now I need to put the windows in. So it is 1:35. I'm gonna take a quick lunch. I'm gonna pop all those puppies in. I gotta pull all the screws off too. I just cut all the holes out. I thought just go around and get all the holes out. Maybe someone will show up to help me put the windows in, because that was honestly the more tricky part, was getting the windows in, at least by myself, because kind of gotta pull the steel around and whatnot. So yeah, it looks a little more airy in here, I guess, a little more natural lighting, so that's good, I guess. Big Ricky will be pleased. hate to say it, but maybe we should have put a window there. I don't know. I don't want to put a window there, but maybe it would have been nice. Who knows? Anyways, gonna grab some lunch and carry on with our building. Big Ricky, what do you think?
Looks good.
Got all the windows in. So accomplished. Did such hard work today. Windowing. So yeah, I guess the next step in here is to, I guess, put the plywood in. Besides the windows needing to be plumbed. I didn't plumb them, I just put them in. So, you know, plumb the windows, put that in, and then there's steel that goes the rest of the ceiling as well. Fans, lights, heating's gotta be hooked up, gotta build / put in workbench. It should be ready to go.
I can start working on stuff in here.
Yeah. Stay warm in the winter months. It's the plan. The windows are making it come together a little bit, I will admit. Take back saying I didn't want windows. Let's see what this stuff looks like. I think we'll be fine. She'll go. It's just air seating. I don't think it shouldn't stick to the disc. I don't think. I think it'll be all right. We got the air seater hooked up. Now I'm gonna go get the seat tender, and Big Ricky's gonna get a skid steer to fill the seat tender with. Put a pro box on there, and then we got to make a concoction, put in the air seater, turnips, clover, radishes. I'm not really sure what else we're gonna put in there. We'll see what we got. Does anybody remember when I put this thing in here? It was a bit of a finagle. See if we can get her out or not. Hopefully should. I mean, I got it in here, so it should come out, theoretically. Gonna need a little jacking. It actually was taken out of here and put back in with the skid steer, so I don't know if the jack is gonna go that high. Maybe just get it out the door. Can't you get to turn? Problems. Jack no longer stays straight, not set down anymore. Fixing to do now. Yeah, a little higher yet. I don't know if it's gonna go high enough. Yeah, I'd be able to get enough weight back there. You're gonna wreck something. Set it back down and get forks. All right, time to make our concoction. This is already pretty well full. Mostly rye, then there's some turnips and radishes and clover, like 2 different kinds of clover we're gonna mix in there. We got a 5-gallon pail kind of pre-mix that we're gonna trickle into there. Time to try to get some footage of the air seeder. I haven't really ever gotten any footage of it, but it's pretty neat. Basically, airflow system. It's got a big fan in it, and it just pushes the air out to the booms and puts the seed out on the ground. He's way back in that corner over there right now, so it'll be a little while before he gets around. Does one perimeter and then starts going back and forth, I do believe. But you can see the little seeds. There's I think turnip or radish. There's a clover seed. There should be some darker clover. That should be red clover right there. You can kind of just see them spread out all over the place. And then our rye is what's planted the thickest. That's really the carrier, and it's the most likely to not winter kill. So cover cropping. Then we'll come through with that disc, that Terra disc, or not Terra disc, but accelerator, and go on a very straight disc pattern, and we'll just kind of turn that soil up a little bit, and then that'll incorporate the seed into the ground, hit it with a cultipacker, and that'll make your seed to soil contact and make the field smooth. I never realized how loud this thing actually is. You can hear it humming. There's a little pan, and the seed hits the pan and it just bounces. It's kind of same thing as like an air fertilizer spreader. I mean, really, you could probably put fertilizer in there and use it that way. This has not got a very big tank on it as far as that goes, but pretty neat. Figured I'd share. We're going to start using this a lot more. We've done the past 3 years, we plant into our soybean fields while the soybeans are standing. So we'll use the air seeder, we'll run across the soybean field down the rows, and we'll plant kind of the same concoction. Works pretty good. Looks like he's doing 2 passes. Anyways, I'm not sure where Big Ricky is, so I was gonna record him a little bit, but he's a little late to the party. I gotta head her back. Got Ovsync shots tonight. It's Wednesday, so I gotta do those. Grandpa stole my color packing job, so I'm probably not coming back out here unless he's just hooking it up, and I gotta do that yet. So, uh-oh, blue truck. He's taking a poop. So I guess we'll see you whatever I'm doing next. Oh, speak of the devil. Guess he gets his spotlight after all. Planting. Rocks. Gotta love them. This is a high-speed disc, so we can pull it all the way up to 12 miles an hour. It's kind of the max, at least for us. I don't know if you pull it faster. I think you probably could. You'd be allowed to, but I don't think I'd pull it much faster than 10 miles an hour in my personal strategies of disking. Great. Now I got myself more work to do. Decided to do this. Oh, it's just a chunk of tree. I thought it was a big rock. I'll carry it out anyways. That's some nice soil. Well, I'm doing some odd and end jobs until everyone gets back here. So yeah, getting some more bleach out of the bulk bleach container. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.